What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. So I've been kind of putting this off for a long time. It's just not the most fun thing to do, but today we're putting the Dimple dash in the wagon. You can see currently we have just the standard smooth Mark IV dash, which doesn't look terrible, but I think this one adds a cool touch to the front of the car. You can see all that there. Now it's still smooth up here, but you have that cool Dimple dash texture up here in the front. Now I got this dash out of a bore over here. I do know the Dimple dash comes on the R32s in the States. I don't know if any other car in the States got this dash besides the R32. Even Casey's right-hand drive R32 has this smooth dash like this, so it's kind of weird on what cars got what. But I know over here in Germany at least, the bore got this dash. Not all, but some bores got the Dimple dash, and then States had the R32 has it. So if you're looking for one, check either one of those cars. Other than that, I'm not sure what else it comes in, but I'm hyped to toss this in. These will look great. My Bora actually had one of these as well, and the dashes look super clean. Nice little touch to the front of the car. All right, so pulling the dash on a Mark IV, definitely not the most fun thing to do, but it's really not the end of the world. It's not too hard to do. And I'll be honest, I don't remember quite all this. That's been a while since I pulled that one back out, but I know we had to remove the glove box, this little piece over here, part of the center console comes out, gotta take our radio out, all the trim pieces, that kind of stuff, that's gonna go on to that dash over there. These pieces come out, steering wheel comes off, gauge cluster comes out, and I think that's it. Once these panels are off, I want to say there's like, I don't know, 10 like T30s, like bigger ones that hold it on. I don't know, as I go through I'll show you more, but first we're gonna do pull the glove box out. Actually mine broke, you see that? So I have a new one for it anyways, but my handle finally snapped off. You have to like stick your finger and like push the buttons to open it up, but that's gonna get swapped out for a new one. But that'll come off, this little panel will come off, and then we'll just go little by little. I have the tools to pull the radio out. There's just so much stuff to remove, and like wires, and it's not the most fun thing to do, but it's not completely terrible either. So step number one, disconnect your battery. That way I can go ahead and pull the steering wheel off, and there's no airbag surprises. Steering wheel is out of the way. Next up will be this lower panel here, which I want to say there's 2 or 3 down here. Yeah, one there, one towards the middle, and then one on the far side. And once those are out, I want to see the whole thing just drops down. I think it just slots it up here. So remove the 3 on the bottom. I want to say T25s, and then the whole thing should drop down. All right, here we go, team. T20. Yes, T20 is the way. This should be the first time this dash has ever been pulled, so maybe we'll find some cool stuff hidden away. All right, so with those out, I think we just slide down, yeah? I'm missing some in the corner here. We might be missing some. Here we go, my friend. So side panel here, that fits up there, pops out first. Make sure you have some nice interior tools. Just get underneath, like right here, and just pop it free. It has these little tabs. You can see that one, that one, that one, and just 3. They pop in to just pry it out, and now this is loose. I think it's ready to come down, unless there's more, which there might be more, but we'll see. I think it just pops in right there, so if I can just gently wiggle that out of there, or maybe I can't. Oh, got it. There she is. Okay, one down. Now we've got that one there, and then this side should come off next, possibly. We'll see. Like I said, I'm relearning this. It's been a little bit, but we'll get it. All right, piece number 2 is now out. This one, same as this one over here, is going to pull directly forward to you. You can see the tabs there, 1, 2, and 3 that go into the side of the cage. But yeah, this one just pull forward. And also there's one T25 or T20 right here in the center that holds that piece on. So make sure you take the screw out and then pull the entire thing just forward towards you, and then she's out of the way. So I was gonna move to that lower section next, but since I'm already over here, I'm gonna get this entire section done while I'm here. So cluster out, vent out, switch out. This fuse panel comes out as well. And if you're looking down here, you can see this plastic piece. That's all part of the cage. That's part of the dash. So anything that has like a screw like this that's through the plastic needs to come out. So this one needs to come out. I wanna say that one is attached right here. Looks like it is. So probably that one needs to come out. That one, this one over here, this one, that one back there, that one back there, and I think that might be all for this side. Oh, this one and this one for the fuse panel, which come out anyways. But like I said, anything that's touching the plastic that's actually part of the cage to this must be removed. And if you look over here at this one that's already out, you can see all the spots a little bit better where all the pieces of the cage actually go and attach to like the frame of the dash itself. So all those, like this spot, that, all those spots, they need to be undone. So we'll hop back in here, get this driver section all taken care of, then go over there. And hopefully it's not too much of a pain. Usually this section is kind of annoying, just pulling the radio back out, getting a little wiring, but moving along pretty smooth so far. All right, so I'll be 100% honest with you guys. The last time I pulled that Dimple dash out of the car, I broke a lot of stuff on the lower portion of the car because I didn't need it. But now since it's my own personal car, I have to pull all this apart the correct way. This piece right here is super irritating. So to not break it, you have to go underneath on the bottom side, and you can see that tab inside there. You have to pull my finger right here. This piece gets pulled down, and then you can slide this out, and then to pull this entire top piece here off, you're gonna need a very small screwdriver to go inside. You can see right here, one there and one there. To undo the top portion of the clamshell, we'll pull this off. This will be out of the way, and then we can get to the cluster. But yeah, like I said, on the last one I did, the Bora, I just kind of, you know, things that didn't want to come off, I just yanked off and broke. But since it's my own personal car, we have to do it the right way this time. I didn't hurt the dash at all on that one, but like the lower portion, because I didn't need it for my car, just like it was in my way, it just got kind of yanked and snapped. But we're gonna do this the proper way. I'm gonna learn how to pull all this stuff off the right way, which this is kind of irritating. I don't know why it's a pull down tab. There's no reason for this piece to be so, it was irritating me. But anyways, it's out. We're doing this the right way. We're getting it. There we go, my friends. Another piece for our little graveyard back here. So now moving on to the actual gauge cluster itself. We've got one there and one there, and then this tilts forward. One or two connectors on the back, unplug those, and then that's out of our way. Cluster is now out of the way, and I'm pretty sure I've got all the bolts on this side out. I have one more up here to do, but I want to show you before I pull this panel off. But T30 or T25, T25 for the fuse panel. There's one there. There's a T25 here, then T20, T20 in the corner, T25, and this is the last T20 up here, which I'm gonna pull out right now. And this entire metal panel you'll see should just drop down. So that, I'll use that. So this whole panel should now come down. It's definitely loose. I'm caught somewhere. So pull forward. There we go. All right, so we pull forward, then it drops down. And then this is that reverse fog. Okay, this is the fog light, light we have on for some reason. I might just hide that away because I don't really need it anymore. But yeah, this is not out of the way. We can add this to our pile on the back, like so. And I think we're just about done on the side. I had to pull the switch out, which these ones you push in, turn, and then pull. And you unplug that, so the switch will come out. Boom, switch is out of the way. And then we gotta go through and do that one. Well, I think you can leave these in. Actually, no, there's wiring behind it. You gotta unplug. But I think you can leave them in, but I need to swap them to the new dash. So these will come out. But then after that, I think this side, you can see it's already kind of loose. This side will be done. Once this is out of the way, and then I'll just do this one, and I'll do this one over here. But this side, driver side, pretty much done at this point. So we've now got the vent on this side out. There's a connector that goes to the dial right there, and then this goes through and plugs in right there. So disconnect both of those, and the entire thing comes out. Quick update, two that I forgot. One right here behind the cluster, T25, and then one more T25 that goes right up here in this top corner. And now you can see this whole side of the dash is nice and loose. All right, so moving on to this side of the car now. I started doing the cage. You can see the left side is loose, but there's two more on this side I need to get to. So pulling the glove box now. There's three T20s at the bottom. There's three more inside here, 1, 2, 3. And then this piece is actually part of the glove box, which pops in, same as that side. So you get a little piece like this and just pry forward ever so gently. And once you feel them pop out, then the whole thing should slide forward. I'm not gonna do one-handed, but that's the basic gist of it. So pop this free under your screws and the whole thing is coming out. I actually missed one. You have to pull off the side panel piece here on the dash, pull it off, and there's one more brace piece right here, T25, that also holds on to the lower dash piece. So three, pop this out, one back here, and I believe that should be everything to drop us out. Voila, our glove box is officially out. Now there's this super annoying piece on the side right here. I'm really not sure what this is for. On that dash as well, I had broke this piece also, and I'm not quite sure how to get this out properly, aside from, I guess you'd pull this out first, and then you can just lift this piece up and over that. But this piece is tucked in this corner right here. You gotta kind of like pry the whole thing forward and then like lift it up and like wiggle it out. I'm not sure what the point of this is, because this whole entire tab pops into here and this is all screwed in. I don't know why this is needed. So when I put the new dash in and I put a new glove box in, I'm just gonna snap this off and just put it back on, because there's no point to having this. It's way over here. Like I said, it's clipped in 3 spots and screwed in. There's no point having this unless there's a piece like under here, because I think I broke this half off, but I don't think it's that big a deal. So first casualty of the day, but not the end of the world. So next update, this side is done, that side is done. We did a couple last ones holding this little frame down here, one more T25 on the top side. That's everything on the passenger side. Now we're back to the middle. I have the radio tools here. If you don't have the radio tools to pull your radio out, this might be more annoying, but for me, I have these ones. So we're gonna pull the radio out, disconnect that, disconnect back behind the AC down here. This whole thing's already loose, you can see. So I disconnect the wires, and then we'll pull this one out. I forgot to do that one over the vent, and then that should be everything. There's a few more like anchor ones behind this, I think, but we're just about there. All right, I just want to show this real fast. I got the cage here itself out. Your dash might not have this cage. You have just the black pieces here that don't remove. Yours is a little bit different, but still the same process. I had to pull the lower console here back just a little bit, because this piece right here, the little like lip above the tray right here, hooks behind this. So you can't pull this out if this is all the way down. So there's 2 screws on this side, 1 and 2 on the far side. Lift up and just slide it back just a little bit. Then you can pull this out and you can reach behind and unplug all these for AC control. So that's out. Whole entire center section's open up and good to go. I don't think there's any more screws in there. Oh, also there's one down here above the ashtray. This one, don't forget, it's kind of tricky, you can't see it, but that one's out. So I think this section's all good. All we have left is this vent and this vent. You can see there's like plug and stuff there, and then we should be done. Also, look at this. We got some like, I'm not sure what that is. A couple little like cards back here. What is this from? Thomas Bollinger. I don't know. A couple things that fell behind the dash that never saw a light of day again. We got some cards. What is this one? Just a bunch of addresses and stuff. And then we got a whole bunch back here actually. Receipt from something. Let's see if we can find a date on this receipt. It's really faded. This is probably that right there. 2007. So that was actually the year this car got imported to Germany. It was bought new in 01 in Michigan, and the guy brought it to Germany in 07. Let me see, it didn't say where though. Whatever. Outback Steakhouse, Grand River Avenue. Is that MI? Yeah, right there, look at that. Outback Steakhouse 2007. Do they have a name on here? Let me see, I don't see a name on this one. Oh, right there. Oh, server was Aaron T, so thank you, Aaron. But I don't see a name on the card. 4629, look at that. Receipt from 2007 in the States from Outback Steakhouse. That's pretty funny. So there's that. And got one more. Just some red paper. Another German address somewhere. But that's kind of cool. Like I said, this car was bought new in 2001 in Michigan. The guy brought it to Germany in 07, so this must be right before it left. This was November 26, 07. And then the car probably came here shortly after that, and then we're the second owner of the car, and I bought it last year in 2021. Yeah. That's kind of cool though, look at that. Little receipt from Outback Steakhouse. Good old Outback. All right, so I believe I got everything in the dash. Should be ready to come out. So the last thing I did, I pulled this one out. The connector for the vent is back over there. Unplug that one. All of these ones here across the front, I unplugged from the back side, so they're right there. And then the one for this up here plugs in on the side, so unplug that. So this is gonna stay in here for right now, but everything is unplugged, out of the way. Should be nice and loose. I don't think I missed any bolts anywhere. I'm gonna put the loom in there, don't catch anything. But we should be ready to pull the entire thing forward and then up and out. I'm gonna put the camera probably in the middle here and record, so I can use both hands, but I think we're ready. Let's see if I missed anything. I want to say last time though, I had an annoying time getting past the stalks here. I don't want to take them off the last car, full transparency. I snapped them clean off because they were in my way. But on my car, we don't want to do that. I also want to pull them off, so we'll see if I can't get it over those. They're looking like they might be in the way, but if I can get it forward enough to kind of like roll it up and over, that might be the move. So, let's take these away. So, the other side. Let's see if we can't do this first try. Alright, so we're definitely free of all bolts and connectors and wiring, so that's good. It's just gonna be getting over that. So I think can these go down a little bit? If I can get this side propped forward and then kind of go up, like with the windshield up and over, I think we'll be good. I just want to break those. I also don't know how to pull them off the correct way. I'm pretty sure the column's all the way down. Double check. So this should be all the way down. Alright, that's as far as that's gonna go. That's down. This one kind of has to be held. So if I can go up with this side, I think we can get past it. Really don't want to break those. If not, I'll have to stop and pull them out, which I don't want to do. This one is greatly in my way. If I can hold this one a little bit. Oh, maybe. What I really need is somebody on that side lifting, but it's just me, so we gotta figure it out. Let's see if I can't get it. Let's see. We want to go up. Oh, I don't want to break that. It's kind of hard by yourself. I said when I snap these off, it's no problem. But when these are in the way, it's kind of a problem. I had to find something to prop that side up with because it's hard to like lift in this awkward spot. Right, let me try and get closer. If I can just hold this side up, I think we'll be good. Oh, I might just rotate that way actually. Might be the move. Is that the move instead? I'm terrified I'm gonna snap this one off. I don't want to do that. Alright, maybe that's not the move. Maybe if we go this way. How the heck can this go? I think these have to come off. I don't know how these come out of there though. Do they just like pop in and out? Or is it part of the whole thing? I might have to take this off because I don't know how to get past these. I'm afraid I'm gonna snap this. If I had two people, maybe to lift and like navigate this, it might be okay. But with just me, I'm afraid I'm gonna snap this and I'm gonna be really upset. So I'm gonna pause for a second, see how these come off, or if I can't find a better way to get this around this somehow, then we'll go from there. Okay, we are back for take two. The stalks are now out of my way. You have to pull out this lower cover first. There's a couple screws that hold this into the faceplate right here. There's one there and one on that side as well. And then take this entire thing out of the way. Pull this one off. You have a couple little clips on the side and one plug. Pull that off, and then this one has the Allen key right there that tightens down over the steering column. And then you have two plugs on this side. This I can stay plugged in, and then you take it off, and then it's out of the way. So now, with this out of the way, this is coming out. All right, take two on dash removal. I think I'm stuck on something over here. Oh, guess you push the fuse box out of that little holder. Okay, so clip through. I'm caught on something else. Oh, there's a clip that's holding the harness to the plastic down there. You just pop that through. All right, so that's out of the way. What else we got? Anything else? Around these. slide that through carefully. Okay, officially past those. Alright, nothing left on this side. Let me go to the other side. Alright, make sure we're clear over here. I feel like something in the middle's catching. Maybe it's just a steering column. No, I'm definitely constantly. Oh, I think it's that little like light thing up there, maybe? Oh, I think it is. Hold on. I can't really see it though. Where's my flashlight at? There's always something else. Is that it up there? I'm definitely caught on something in the front. I think it's that, but I can't tell. I don't want to just yank it off. Normally I would, you know? Normally I just break it. Okay, I can see it, but how do I get to it? I gotta go up, or maybe I gotta go up first. Okay, I can see you. Maybe just pull straight down. I can't really tell. If it breaks at this point, it breaks. Ow, it's cutting my arm. Okay, I don't know where that plugs in at, to be honest with you. It's right here, but I can't see anything. You gotta like pull a little dash vent out. Does it come out? This would be a long clip. I'm gonna let it just rock. I don't know if this little dash vent here pops out of here. I think it should, but it doesn't want to come out. But I guess if I break it on this one, it doesn't really matter anymore because we got a new one going in. But I like to keep the little sensor thing intact. Does this vent not pop out of here? I feel like it must. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Come on now. There we go. Come on. I don't want to have to break you. I don't want to have to do it. I will. I'll sacrifice you, but... Come on. I almost feel like it might be like partially glued in there, but... I just want it out. I just want the whole thing out. The center section doesn't want to come out very well. I just need to know where you plug in at, or if I can just pull it down. I tried pulling the bottom, but that doesn't seem to do anything. I don't want to like tear the wires. Okay, you're coming out of there. Whether you want to or not. I don't have to break it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, didn't break it. Alright, there's a little pin right there. Get off. Oh, I guess you can't just yank it. Okay, well, there's that. Oh, I only broke it a little bit. But it's fine. It does pop out of there. I tried yanking on this one, but it didn't come out. Anyways, whatever. That's out of the way. Alright. Give me the dash. There we go, boys and girls. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Great success. All right, little side by side, new dash versus the old dash. Again, nothing wrong with this dash at all, but this one with the Dimple dash portion up here just looks much cooler. Adds a nice little touch to the front of the car, and I just like this one a lot more. I was super glad my Bora had it, and now the Jetta will have it. So same process, just reverse putting everything back in. I had to swap the vents over from this one to that one, and then just do everything in reverse. This process isn't really difficult to do. It's just kind of like a long, tedious process. Not the most fun, but it's not like super hard to do. All right, so this part was kind of super annoying, so I want to show it real fast. Dash is just loosely back in, but I was trying, at first I had left this piece up in the front. I was trying to reach underneath and plug it back in, which is impossible to do because if you look on this dash, how it actually is under there, that little wire goes up and inside this tube and then plugs in to a little tray. So there's no way to reach your hand through and plug in, because it plugs in like way over here. Like you can't reach it, it's impossible. So what you have to do is pull the entire tray out like I did. And then as you push the dash in, you gotta get lucky. And I used this tool here to kind of reach down and fish the line up. And now you can see it right here. So now I'll plug it in, put that piece back on and push it back forward. But I wanted to show it because that part's kind of annoying. So pull this out, and these kind of just break when you pull them out. Like the anchors, they're all kind of like glued in, so it kind of just is what it is. I don't know how else you would possibly get to that with this on and like make it work. I'm not sure, but this will just go back in there. Not really a big deal, and it's plugged in like it's supposed to be, so fine by me. Okay, so something else I want to show. If you have this small glove box like mine, you see how that's the small one, and you want to put in the larger one, you can see over here, like this one, you have to do this. Well, I don't know if all of them have it, but mine had this little brace that goes up to that piece there, and it sits like that. And it like bumps up to the back of the glove box. So I took this out, but with that being out, it's still not enough to fit this. I had a notch this corner, you can see. So now this section fits right around that section, because this piece is like part of this whole entire airbag frame, and I can't pull it out. And I guess I could and swap the entire thing, but it's way too much work. So I notched this, not a big deal. Now this slides over that, and the whole thing fits up and in. A little bit of a process, but I prefer the bigger glove box anyway. So little notch there, not the end of the world. Now this shall fit. So if you have this in your car with the small glove box and you want to swap to this one, you gotta notch it, or I guess pull the entire airbag frame out and swap it to a car that came with one of these, because it won't have this brace piece at all. So those are your options. Whew, okay, so I will be 100% honest with you guys, that sucked. I did not have a good time. I did not have fun. It's not hard to do, it's just time consuming and tedious, and it's an annoying process to work on, but 1000% was worth it. Look how good the dash looks. Absolutely amazing touch for the interior. I love it. I don't want to ever have to do it again. Hopefully not ever, but I will say definitely worth it. And for something, when you do like interior modifications, when you're driving the car, I mean, this is what you see. So to have that nice dash up there, I love it. I went through and cleaned everything. She's looking good. So yeah, Dimple dash swap complete, 100% worth it. Also 100% annoying, and I don't want to ever do that again, but I'm glad it's done. I love the view from in here. The pedals down there, the wood and leather steering wheel, all the wood pieces. Yeah, the interior is looking minty. We've also now got a working glove box. Watch this. Wow, fancy, fancy. And it's a nice extended one, so way more space than I had before. That's good to go. And then I also swapped out these end pieces here because mine were scratched, and these ones are in pretty much perfect shape. Yeah, interior's looking good. Came together super nice. And again, that dash, it's a small touch, but the Dimple dash is sick. It might be hard to tell on camera, but it's currently snowing. It's also currently April 1st, and clearly Germany has jokes, because why is it snowing? Why? Well, with that, I'm gonna end today's video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do not forget, be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.